you guys, Lori Frederick here. I have my top 4 tips for elbow pain for you. Whether it's tennis elbow or golfer's elbow, one of the things I want you to know is that there's many muscles that are converging at your elbow. 7 for flexors and 7 for extensors at least, and they all converge in these one spots. So it's super common for them to get irritated and kind of gummed up. So here are my 4 tips. Tip 1 is the wall stretch. It's my favorite stretch and the thing I give out the most. Hand flat on the wall, fingertips point behind you, and it should stretch from the palm of your hand all the way to your shoulder. You can even look away, turn away, and get chest and neck out of it. If this is too intense being equal with your shoulder, you can put your hand behind you and then get a little less torque on the wrist. But doing that every hour for 10 seconds, add a little bend and straighten to it, is one of the top things that I give people as a solution. My second tip is one of these IASTM techniques, which is Instrument Assisted Soft Tissue Mobilization, which just means it's a tool that helps massage. This is muscle floss, it's RockFloss. It works with compression. So I started the wrap around, but so we're gonna finish here. You can do this over clothing also, but you overlap about half of itself as you go along. Not a maximal pull, about 50% pull. It ends up tucking into itself. This compresses around the area. It holds the skin tissues still. So then when I do some movements, like the wall stretch that we just did, it's holding the skin layer in place and you're getting nice tissue glide underneath with all that fascia and all those tissues that probably need some ungluing. It's compression, so it's kind of pushing the circulation out, only meant for about 3 minutes. And then once I take this off, I get a nice good flow of new circulation in there. So it helps hydrate that area again and unglues all the tissues. Okay, tip number 3 is another tool for helping with massage, and it's decompression. So these are RockPods. I love them for decompression or cupping, okay? You can put them on the skin. It's best without dry skin, so use a little lotion or something in there, and they work with decompression or suction in the area. Sometimes you get a little creative with how they go on, but I can put them on in multiple places and then add the movement, okay? Just kind of like the floss is compression, these pods are decompression. So it's another way of ungluing the tissues underneath in a different way. They're made of silicone, so if they pop off and fall on the floor, it's not a big deal. Know that sometimes there are some marks from these, but they're very temporary, so they don't hang on long. Another way to help with that elbow pain. My final tip for how to help with your elbow pain is sealing it all in with some rock tape, kinesiology tape. Now, if your pain is more on the outside of your elbow, that's where you put your first strip, or if it's on the inside of your elbow, you do not need 2 strips, but if you were gonna do 2 strips, just for a little extra decompression is what the tape does, just make an X or some sort of crisscross shape in that general area, and then that helps you with just an added layer. The tape stays on for 3 to 5 days. Definitely put it on clean skin, especially if you've been doing any of the other massage tools. Clean your skin so it stays on longer. Definitely it's okay to shower and get it wet. We encourage showering, no problem on that one. And then that kind of seals in, helps the circulation, decreases the pain a little bit. If you have any questions with any of these tips, I am happy to answer them. Just leave a comment below and I'll see you on the next one.